Have you ever wondered what true, lasting inner peace feels like? In a world that's constantly changing, where do we find something that doesn't? Let's embark on a journey together to discover the key to eternal inner peace, the quest for your inner truth. First, let's define what this inner truth is. It's something that remains unchanged, no matter where you are or what time it is. To find what's true, we must first see what isn't. Think about it. Does a house stay the same forever? No, it decays. Does our physical body? No, it ages. Does love change? Yes, it can. Do our thoughts change? Constantly. So we can conclude that anything born from our thoughts is temporary and therefore not the real, unchanging inner truth. So why is finding this truth so important? Why do so many of us find it easier to suffer than to feel at peace? It's because we anchor ourselves to all these changing things, our relationships, our possessions, our status, even our own thoughts and feelings. When we cling to what is impermanent, sustainable happiness and peace will always feel just out of reach. We're essentially trying to build a solid foundation on shifting sand. Where does this elusive truth actually live? It's not out there somewhere, it's deep within you. To find it, we need a map of our inner world. We can understand this through something called the human energetic structure. Now, this might sound a bit complex, but just listen with an open mind. Don't try to overthink it. The more you try to rationalize this with logic, the further you might drift from the feeling of truth. Imagine your inner self having four layers. At the very center, the deepest layer, is the core. This is your pure awareness, the will to hear, see, speak, and know. It's wrapped in what we can call radiant energy. This is your inner truth. Think about it. Even when you close your eyes, you still see darkness. In complete silence, you still hear the quiet. That unwavering awareness is your core. Surrounding this core is the next layer, your traits. This layer is made up of 16 human traits like imagination, your desire for wealth, your sense of identity, and even your temperament. This entire layer is enveloped in electromagnetic energy and it's constantly shifting. Beyond that is the layer of emotion, a complex web of feelings and sensations. Finally, we have the outermost layer, the physical body, made of the classic elements, earth, water, air, and fire. Now, here's a crucial point, the pivot of our entire human experience is desire and imagination. When you imagine the past, you call it remembrance. When you imagine the present, it's visualization. And when you imagine the future, it's anticipation. Almost all human suffering is born from this faculty of imagination, often driven by our desires. Our traits shift constantly because our desire and imagination related to wealth, status, and relationships change throughout our lives. For centuries, our inner world was seen as something non-physical, something abstract, but by giving names to these layers, the core, the traits, the emotions, we materialize it, we make it tangible. This allows anyone, not just the enlightened few, to access and understand their own inner workings. So, how do we use this knowledge to master our lives? The art lies in being flexible and knowing which layer to use at the right time. Use your emotion layer to interact with others, to be warm and empathetic. Use your traits layer to analyze situations, to differentiate and make smart decisions. And most importantly, use your core to simply receive and accept reality as it is, without judgment. This leads us to the ultimate secret, inner emptiness. When a message, a sound, or a situation enters you and goes straight to your core, bypassing the analytical traits and the reactive emotions, you achieve this state. You don't stop hearing. You simply know that you are hearing. You are aware without being entangled. By detaching your mind from the circumstance, you discover a profound inner peace that nothing can disturb. This isn't something you can learn from a book. It's a wisdom you receive. It's the key that allows you to stand tall and unshaken, no matter what challenges life throws your way. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into our inner world. If this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into self-discovery.